AudioBooksTube is glad to produce, publish, and offer The Power of Your Mind to Manifest Reality by Sage D. Esotreasure. The realm of the mind is a fascinating exploration of human potential. In Mulford's influential work, we are invited to see the mind not as a passive entity, but as an active force, capable of shaping the very reality we experience. Mulford was one of the early pioneers of the New Thought movement, a philosophy grounded in the idea that our thoughts can directly influence our lives. His arguments suggest that mastering one's thoughts can lead to success, health, and fulfillment, and this audiobook synthesizes his ideas into practical insights for a modern audience. Mulford emphasized the importance of mental discipline and positive thinking. In his view, the mind, when properly trained, is capable of attracting prosperity, health, and happiness. By concentrating on the right kinds of thoughts, one can change the course of life experiences. In this summary of his philosophy, we aim to offer practical lessons that can help you tap into your mind's potential. Whether you're familiar with Mulford's work or discovering it for the first time, this provides a roadmap for harnessing the power of your thoughts to transform your reality. One of the most compelling aspects of Mulford's philosophy is its emphasis on fear. Fear, according to Mulford, is one of the most significant obstacles we face. It's a force that weaves itself into our thoughts, shaping the way we see the world and the actions we take. Fear restricts our potential, keeping us from reaching the heights of our capabilities. It can even manifest physically, contributing to stress, anxiety, and illness. Mulford believed that fear disrupts the mind's natural equilibrium, blocking our ability to create the life we desire. Yet, the good news is that fear can be conquered. Mulford suggested that by using the mind's creative abilities, particularly the imagination, we can break free from fear's grip and live more fulfilling, fearless lives. By understanding the deep connection between fear, the mind, and the body, we can learn to neutralize the negative impacts of fear on our mental and physical health. Once freed from fear, we regain control over our mental and physical energies, allowing us to live courageously and with resilience. In the next section, we'll delve deeper into how you can use imagination to unlock your full potential and lead a life of strength and confidence. In exploring the relationship between the mind and the body, we find that true strength comes from balance. Strength isn't just about physical prowess, it's about the harmony between mental clarity and physical capability. Think about those moments when you're fully absorbed in a task. Whether it's a project you're passionate about or a hobby you enjoy, when your focus is sharp, your energy is boundless. Distractions fall away, and even mundane activities become opportunities for growth. This is the power of focus. To maintain this energy, it's crucial to acknowledge the close relationship between mind and body. When we take care of our physical health, through proper nutrition, rest, and exercise, we sharpen our mental faculties as well. It's similar to maintaining a well-oiled machine. Without regular upkeep, our energy dwindles. By finding joy in the process of our work, whether it's physical tasks like exercise or organizational tasks like tidying up, we can cultivate a deeper connection between our thoughts and our actions. This kind of mindful engagement transforms even the most ordinary moments into ones filled with energy and purpose. The problem many of us face is that distractions constantly drain our focus. It's easy to believe that a quick burst of frustration or anger can fuel us, but those emotions are short-lived and often leave us more depleted than before. True strength, the kind that lasts, comes from a mindful state of being. Every action, no matter how small, can be performed with intention. Imagine tying your shoes or writing an email with the same level of attention you would give to an important presentation. When we approach life with this kind of focus, ordinary tasks become meaningful and our energy increases. When our mental energy is scattered, it's no wonder that we feel drained. Imagine this: you're climbing a hill, but your mind is already focused on reaching the top while your body struggles with each step. The climb feels harder because your mind and body are out of sync. Now, think about what happens when you focus on each step instead of worrying about the summit. The journey becomes more enjoyable, and the effort feels lighter. This is a perfect metaphor for how we expend our mental energy. The key is to focus on the present moment, not letting distractions or multitasking steal our attention. Concentration is a skill, and with practice, it becomes easier to harness the full power of your mental and physical capacities. Many people suffer from feeling constantly overwhelmed, leading to mistakes, forgetfulness, and a general sense of exhaustion. Yet, the solution is simpler than we think: paying full attention to the present moment. When we're fully present, we not only complete tasks more efficiently, but we also feel more alive and capable. This focus sharpens our mental abilities, boosting our productivity and improving our overall well-being. The next time you feel exhausted, try focusing all your attention on your body, especially on your legs and feet. You might be surprised how quickly fatigue begins to fade, and you feel re-energized. Our thoughts, just like our actions, require energy. When we're distracted, we divide that energy, making simple tasks feel unnecessarily difficult. But when we focus entirely on the task at hand, the effort feels lighter, and the results are more satisfying. Training your mind to focus is like training any other muscle. It takes practice. But the more you practice, the stronger your concentration becomes. This mental strength allows you to complete even challenging tasks with ease and confidence. Have you ever noticed how often people seem physically present but mentally elsewhere? It's a common problem, and one that can have serious consequences in both personal and professional contexts. Take, for instance, preparing for a big presentation. If you're distracted during your preparation, your chances of success decrease significantly. Concentration is a critical skill, especially when facing complex tasks or challenges. Learning to harness the full power of your focus can make all the difference. In conclusion, the mind is an incredibly powerful tool, far more powerful than most people realize. By learning to control your thoughts, cultivate focus, and overcome fear, you can unlock your full potential. It's not just about thinking positively, it's about using the mind as a deliberate, creative force that shapes your reality. Whether you're trying to achieve personal goals, improve your health, or simply live a more fulfilling life, the principles of focus, mental discipline, and mindfulness are essential. By mastering these principles, you can live a life of courage, energy, and unshakable confidence. The significance of focus cannot be overstated, even in tasks that may seem deceptively simple, such as threading a needle. It's a skill that, while achievable over time, poses challenges for many individuals, particularly those grappling with attention-related difficulties. We often hear advice to stop worrying, but how can we train our minds to shift focus effectively? The ability to consciously redirect your attention is an invaluable skill. By concentrating on one task at a time, you can cultivate greater mental flexibility, transitioning from negative to positive thoughts, especially in stressful or confusing situations. We've all experienced moments when our thoughts seem stuck in a loop, akin to a hamster wheel spinning endlessly. A strategic shift in focus, like learning a new recipe, can refresh your mind more effectively than mere rest. Engaging in stimulating activities can revitalize your mental state far better than simply kicking back. By honing your focus and redirecting your attention purposefully, you can enhance your productivity while attaining greater mental clarity and tranquility. Have you ever noticed how invigorated you feel after a meaningful conversation? In that moment, you are fully present, with your energy and attention completely absorbed. However, similar to how muscles need rest after intense workouts, your mind requires breaks following prolonged focus. Picture trying to force open a stubborn door. Eventually, fatigue sets in. Yet, by changing your approach or employing a different tool, you can return with renewed strength. This principle applies equally to your mind. When you exert intense focus on a task, your mental energy becomes depleted. Recognizing when to shift gears is crucial. Taking breaks or engaging in different activities allows you to return with sharper awareness and enhanced capability. Clarity emerges not from relentless effort, but from the understanding of when to step back and refresh your perspective. Sometimes, changing your thoughts can unveil solutions. Other times, a casual conversation can spark new insights. The empowering aspect is that you can train your mind to shift focus at will. By transitioning from a complex problem to a straightforward task, like sharpening a pencil, you allow yourself to reset your mental state. Even dedicating your full attention to a new task for just a minute can work wonders. This ability to focus singularly, devoid of distractions, is an incredibly valuable skill. Mastering the art of focus not only boosts productivity but also enhances your overall well-being. When you fully engage in tasks, regardless of their size, you experience life with increased clarity and satisfaction. Achieving control over your mind comes from the ability to guide your thoughts and direct your energy effectively. As the saying goes, We cannot truly lead others until we have learned to lead ourselves. Conversing and shifting attention grants our minds temporary relief, allowing our systems to self-repair after intense usage. Constant stress, be it financial, personal, or emotional, drains both our minds and bodies, leaving us feeling depleted. A restless mind resembles a tumultuous sea. The key is learning to shut off the flood of turbulent thoughts, replacing them with calm clarity. Redirecting attention to something simple or positive can instantly halt this mental drain, restoring your strength. Consider the act of concentrating on a single task, no matter how small, like threading a needle. In that focused moment, you liberate yourself from worries and sharpen your concentration abilities. This redirection of focus is how we reclaim our inner power and manage life's inevitable stresses. In today's fast-paced world, it often feels as if our emotions are in control, easily swayed by external events. However, the ability to focus on one task at a time helps mitigate emotional volatility. When we immerse ourselves in a task, we silence the cacophony of other thoughts and become fully absorbed in the process. This practice sharpens our precision, reduces errors, and bolsters our mental resilience. Think of concentration as a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Each moment of deep focus enhances your mental strength, preparing you for greater challenges ahead. There's also joy found within this focus, much like a dancer lost in movement, discovering grace in their undistracted flow. However, regaining this focus requires effort and commitment. Like any skill, concentration improves with practice and a genuine desire for change. By actively working to stay present and practicing daily, focus becomes second nature, transforming not only how we work but how we experience life. This shift leads to greater productivity, clarity, and joy. Overworking both our bodies and minds can yield similar results: exhaustion. Many people feel overwhelmed by responsibilities, questioning how to manage everything with care. Whether facing 10 tasks or 100, the internal forces driving us remain constant. The key lies in focus. A simple exercise to strengthen mental clarity involves reflecting periodically on the word focus, enhancing willpower and intentional action. While we often equate love with happiness, love should extend beyond interpersonal relationships. It ought to infuse our actions and responsibilities. Shying away from unpleasant tasks distances us from universal love. As we strive for noble goals, it's essential to remember that even well-intentioned efforts can lead to harm if not balanced. Each moment, regardless of how small, holds the potential for meaningful action. Accumulating wisdom and experience over time is vital. Reflecting on the wisdom of considering our lives offers hope, something desperately needed in today's world. Instead of fixating on past mistakes, we must recognize the inherent goodness and power within ourselves. When we take a moment to reflect, we reconnect with the greater flow of life, tapping into knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Our thoughts possess tangible power, they shape our reality. By valuing ourselves, we can avoid self-destructive habits and acknowledge our immense strength. This power links us to a growth journey that transcends our current understanding, guiding us toward the vast potential within. Just as a flower grows by adhering to the universal principles of nature, we too can transform obstacles into strengths by accessing our inner energies. However, much of our self-perception has been skewed by negative influences, causing many to develop a distorted self-image. It's time to liberate ourselves from these beliefs and embrace our true potential and worth. Those with a poor self-image often find themselves acting in ways that reinforce negativity. Our essence has evolved over millennia, interwoven into the fabric of the world, taking countless forms and growing stronger with each transformation. Despite humanity's achievements, there is still much to learn. Like a flower that instinctively reaches toward the light, we too seek sustenance and growth. While we may dismiss a plant's actions as instinctive, the same fundamental drive exists within us. Understanding and nurturing this drive can help us align our focus with our true potential, transforming our lives for the better. The innate human ability to think and create is a powerful force, one that is more concentrated in us than in any other life form. This isn't merely about acquiring academic knowledge. It's about fostering a creative mindset that energizes both body and mind. The more we nurture this creative capacity, the more vibrant and fulfilling our lives become. Much like a flower instinctively stretches toward the light, we, too, reach for the sources of sustenance in our lives. Whether we label it intelligence or instinct, the underlying force driving all living beings is the same, an unwavering determination to thrive, evolve, and seek the light. By embracing this force, we can unlock our true potential and flourish in every facet of life. Take, for example, the humble cat basking in sunlight. It seeks comfort and warmth just as we do when we curl up next to a fire. However, while we often interpret the behaviors of animals and plants as instinctual, humans tend to ascribe intelligence to our actions. But where exactly lies the true distinction? For survival, all living entities, humans, animals, and plants, require basic elements: air, water, and sunlight. Humans, much like plants, should actively seek out the life-giving sources of energy that nurture them. Consider the scenario of a plant developing toward the sun when it receives adequate nourishment. People who spend much of their time confined indoors and disconnected from nature often experience a sense of weakness. Plants, in their natural state, only take what they need, operating under the belief that the universe will provide. Imagine a lily perpetually anxious about whether the sun will rise tomorrow. It would exhaust itself worrying instead of absorbing the very nutrients it needs to flourish. In much the same way, we distance ourselves from the flow of life and energy when we allow worry and fear about the future to consume us. Just like that lily, we risk stunting our growth and limiting our potential if we indulge in excessive stockpiling of worries or anxiety over scarcity. When freed from the burden of constant dread, we can thrive, much like a lily that flourishes in its colorful simplicity. Even the most exquisite human inventions pale in comparison to the ever-changing beauty of nature. A lily unfolds more brilliantly each day, while man-made textiles like silk or lace lose their luster over time. The wisdom of the lily lies in its ability to exist in the present moment, taking only what it requires and growing without fear. Living in the now, fearlessly and accepting the natural ebb and flow of life, is the secret to genuine growth. A mind free from fear and anxiety operates similarly to nature, drawing only what it needs at any given moment. Just as a lily effortlessly absorbs the elements necessary for growth, an unburdened mind attracts everything essential for happiness and success. Conversely, when we succumb to worry, we drain this innate power, preventing ourselves from fully engaging in the present. Professionals and artists alike recognize that their most remarkable work emerges from a place of calm confidence and focused intent. The lily offers us an invaluable lesson. Living without worry leads to greater happiness and productivity. By focusing on the present and trusting that all will unfold in due time, we can harness the true power of our minds. Worry and fear deplete us of this strength. Dwelling on future concerns weakens our spirit, clouds our judgment, and impacts our bodies. Instead of fixating on failure, we must cultivate a mindset geared toward success and hope. Positive thinking begets positivity, while obsessing over negativity isolates us from light and progress. In times of panic, it's essential to maintain control over our thoughts. Fear leads to a loss of power, turning us into victims of chaos. Although worrying may be deeply ingrained in our psyche, we can refocus our minds and reclaim our strength. By calming the mind and living with intention, we can break free from the chains of fear and rediscover our inner power. Simplicity can be deceiving. Take, for instance, the act of a seed sprouting. It appears straightforward, yet it conceals forces we still struggle to comprehend, much like the hidden depths within ourselves. Simplicity often masks profound truths. The same holds true for learning. While memorization is common in education, it does not necessarily lead to genuine understanding. It's akin to knowing every thread in a carpet without grasping the essence of the carpet itself. Modern education tends to overload our minds with facts and rules, imposing unnecessary strain on our ability to comprehend. Children today are bombarded with endless information, but real learning transcends memorization. You cannot learn to sail merely by reading about it. True understanding emerges through practice, trial, and error. The core of knowledge resides in experience, not in memorized data. Words serve as symbols, not ideas, and memorizing them without understanding their deeper meanings is like holding a gun without learning how to aim it. Mastering a skill requires absorbing its essence rather than adhering to rigid steps. Progress flows naturally when you grasp a concept deeply, much like a seed sprouting effortlessly in fertile soil. True learning comes from understanding the core idea, not from forcibly cramming facts into your mind. People learn best through practice and action, not by merely memorizing rules. Whether it's dancing, painting, or sewing, no one masters a skill without fully engaging in the experience. Genius arises not from following rigid systems but from innovation, knowing when to break old patterns and forge new paths, as figures like Shakespeare or Napoleon did. When feeling rushed or anxious, take a moment to pause. These emotions can drain energy and obstruct learning. True mastery is rooted in trusting your inner guidance and allowing inspiration to flow freely. Even repeated failures are part of the journey. Patience and consistency will ultimately lead to success. A solid foundation in any discipline is crucial, yet your inner spirit remains the most powerful teacher. Art, for example, emerges from inspiration rather than rigid concepts. Artists learn by letting their intuition guide them, discovering how light, shadow, and color interact on the canvas. This same process applies to any craft. Calm focus begets true creativity. Be cautious of sudden success. Euphoria can cloud judgment and stifle inspiration. Approach every task with care and calm, allowing your body and mind to work in harmony. This tranquil state opens the door to creativity and discovery. Following rules blindly can limit growth. True learning necessitates breaking boundaries and trusting the profound understanding gained through observation and experience. In moments of stillness, insights often reveal themselves, illuminating the path toward achieving your goals. By practicing mental clarity and stillness, we become receptive to new insights and the expansion of our knowledge. Our thoughts are as clear as a still lake, mirroring our environment and opening us to higher states of consciousness. This is where our inner guide, intuition, reveals its potential and imparts deeper truths about ourselves and others. Throughout history, great leaders have recognized the importance of intuition. For instance, Jesus Christ chose his followers based on their ability to comprehend vital truths, rather than their social standing or status. This deep understanding emphasizes that true wisdom lies in recognizing and trusting the deeper currents of life that guide us all. In essence, our potential to think creatively and live authentically is rooted in our connection to the world around us. By embracing simplicity, nurturing our minds, and trusting our intuition, we can cultivate lives rich with growth and fulfillment. If you're enjoying this audiobook and finding value in the content, we kindly ask you to take a moment to subscribe to the channel. A large portion of our listeners and viewers haven't subscribed yet, and by doing so, you'll help us grow and continue bringing you more high-quality audiobooks. Your support means a lot to us, and it's just one click away. So, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay connected and never miss out on our latest releases. Education represents a fundamental aspect of our human experience, one where intuitive understanding lies dormant within each of us, awaiting development. Instead of mindlessly following the crowd, a true genius peers beyond surface appearances to recognize potential that remains hidden to most. This recognition does not rely on social grace or flawless grammar, rather, it hinges on the ability to harness inner power, mental clarity, and inventiveness. Achieving greatness involves cultivating a mindset that promotes quick, accurate decision-making and builds trust, both of which are essential for nurturing successful relationships. Even when circumstances take unexpected turns, true strength arises from intuition. Historical figures like Napoleon exemplified how those who heed their gut feelings can accomplish remarkable feats. By nurturing mental clarity, we not only enhance our soul but awaken spiritual sensibilities that transcend the physical world. Even when faced with life's challenges, our spiritual senses can foster deeper relationships and provide profound insights. It is in moments of stillness and quiet that significant discoveries often surface. Ironically, the more we attempt to think through problems, the more we hinder the clarity we seek. True comprehension arises when we relinquish strain, allowing ideas to flow naturally into our consciousness. We can unlock the vast potential of our intuition by embracing calmness and having faith in the process, ultimately letting the solutions we need emerge organically. Success stems from learning how to navigate life with a sense of flow, guided by intuition and inner knowledge instead of forcefully straining our efforts. Each of us possesses a spiritual strength that transcends our physical existence, capable of generating ideas and solutions that often defy conventional logic. This power functions quietly, frequently unnoticed until we harness it with clarity. When acknowledged, it channels our energy toward elevated purposes and deeper understanding. Accessing this spiritual strength is akin to unlocking a treasure trove of success across all life areas. Rushing forward often leads to frustration, whereas moving with calm intent allows the path ahead to reveal itself effortlessly. Like a seasoned hunter, those who master stillness and patience achieve their goals with quiet confidence. In contrast, those who rush may lose sight of what genuinely matters. When your spirit is focused and tranquil, you connect with forces that transcend space and time, aligning with energies that guide you. Cultivating mental and spiritual calm can lead to profound clarity and direction. This equilibrium preserves your energy, allowing you to concentrate on the tasks at hand without feeling exhausted. In moments of deep tranquility, you experience contentment, liberated from the burdens of haste or desire. The world, its people, the skies, and the forests offers quiet joy when you exist in this state. However, when disrupted by emotions or external pressures, this serenity fades, severing your connection to life's deeper energies. The key lies in nurturing inner stillness, trusting your spirit to guide you in every aspect of life. Much like a hunter relying on instinct, this focused state enhances your awareness of the nuances in people and situations that might otherwise go unnoticed. In this calmness, everything appears clearer, richer, and more meaningful, even amidst work or challenge. This inner peace empowers you to confront any situation with quiet strength, whether you are standing before someone attempting to intimidate you or engaging with a savvy merchant. Your calm demeanor and clarity provide you with the upper hand long before you utter a single word. By maintaining this serene mental state, study, work, and enjoyment can flow together effortlessly, enriching every experience. This mindset of calm and purpose serves as the foundation for genuine progress, unlocking your potential and guiding you forward with peace and strength. Yet, the ability to absorb new ideas can vanish in an instant during moments of agitation. When our minds shift from openness to a clenched state, we expend all our energy on the source of frustration. This reaction ensnares our spirit, stifling creativity and hindering our capacity to learn. The more agitated we become, the less we can grow, losing the calmness essential for true insight. When we allow our thoughts to be consumed by distractions or frustrations, we lose focus, and our ability to learn or create diminishes. True growth flourishes in a state of mental calm and serenity, where knowledge can be absorbed effortlessly. Many professionals instinctively apply this principle, understanding that calm focus is crucial for influence and success. The frantic rush to acquire knowledge often blinds us to the wisdom we've already obtained. Calm, focused energy facilitates the natural flow of ideas and opportunities, while a stressed mind tends to shut down creativity. In this tranquil state, the spirit becomes magnetic, attracting new ideas, opportunities, and even people. As you practice aligning your energies, your abilities expand, preparing you to confront challenges with ease. Great inventions and breakthroughs often arise when the mind is open and free from strain. In these moments of effortless flow, ideas spring to life, and the body instinctively knows how to execute them. Mastery commences when you forget the physical aspect of your being, utilizing it merely as a tool for the mind and spirit. Just as a carpenter concentrates on their craft rather than the hammer, we should focus on skill and purpose rather than the instruments we wield. In moments of fearless focus, the spirit takes the reins, guiding bold actions where others may hesitate. To master oneself means allowing the spirit to lead, commanding the body with precision and ease. True power resides in the mind and spirit, not in the tools we possess. When you act with calm confidence, free from fear and anxiety, you unlock the potential to shape your world. Our spirits require care and protection as they remain susceptible to negative influences. The company we keep significantly shapes our thoughts, attitudes, and sense of self. Surrounding yourself with individuals whose values don't align with yours can unwittingly lead you to adopt their mindset. The old adage, "bad company corrupts good character," holds true. Your judgment and perspective can blend with theirs over time, akin to hypnosis. Constant exposure to negativity can cloud your thinking, making it increasingly difficult to discern your beliefs from theirs. However, by distancing yourself from such influences, you can regain clarity and rediscover your true self. Maintaining a positive and peaceful mindset is key to aligning your spiritual and material worlds. Spending time with negative or pessimistic individuals can drain your energy and obscure your judgment. No matter how resilient you believe you are, their influence can weaken your resolve, affecting you in ways that may not be immediately apparent. To protect your spirit, it is vital to distance yourself from harmful influences and stay true to who you are. Your inner peace and resilience stem from maintaining an open mind, free from external negativity. Negative thoughts and influences not only affect your spirit but can also manifest physically, leading to illness and turmoil. Conversely, joy, optimism, and confidence attract positive circumstances and success. Those burdened by negativity often struggle to thrive and, in turn, can weigh down others. The environment we create around ourselves profoundly impacts our mental and emotional states. By nurturing positivity and surrounding ourselves with uplifting influences, we empower ourselves to lead fulfilling lives. In essence, education is not solely about acquiring knowledge, but rather about cultivating a deeper understanding of ourselves and our surroundings. By embracing the intuitive strength that lies within, we can harness our inner power and navigate life's challenges with clarity and purpose. Caring for oneself is a powerful reflection of mental health. When someone neglects their well-being, it often indicates inner turmoil or conflict. Our thoughts are not merely fleeting whispers, they hold significant sway over our lives, shaping both our visible actions and the subtle undercurrents of our existence. Every facet of life, from emotions to physical health, professional success, and the energy we exude, is profoundly influenced by our thought patterns. The potency of your thoughts cannot be overstated. By nurturing positive energy, you create an environment where the right people and opportunities can flourish around you. Your thoughts directly affect your mental clarity, physical health, and even your relationships. Conversely, negative thoughts such as anxiety and hopelessness can weigh heavily, diminishing your spirit and vitality. Over time, these negative ideas can lead to a decline in both mental and physical well-being, draining your energy and reducing your ability to thrive. Your environment is a reflection of what resides within you. When your thoughts are cynical or self-serving, they not only impact your well-being but also influence those around you. On the other hand, when your thoughts are cheerful, loving, and upbeat, they create a ripple effect of positivity that enriches your surroundings. The vibrancy of your life is derived from your inner dialogue as well as your actions. Positive, assured thoughts not only attract happiness into your own life, but also empower those around you. Even in silence, your thoughts radiate energy. Negative thoughts create discomfort and dissonance, while positive energy extends outward, fostering serenity in all its vicinity. This magnetism is determined by your mindset. Envy and criticism repel, while optimism and goodwill draw people in. It's crucial to recognize that spending time with negative individuals can deplete your energy reserves. Yet, even the most hardened minds can be softened through acts of kindness and positive intention. By maintaining a mindset of benevolence, you can nurture your spirit and inspire others, creating a powerful cycle of positivity that ultimately benefits you in return. The desire to uplift others is a genuine force that can propel you into higher realms of existence, where boundless potential resides. Acts of kindness connect you to a level of consciousness that amplifies your own power. When our thoughts are aligned with goodwill, we tap into a formidable energy that fortifies us through life's challenges. This is not mere sentimentality, it's a reality that manifests in improved health, vitality, and inner peace. Kind thoughts have a life-giving quality, drawing positivity from the world around us, while negative thoughts filled with hatred can poison both mind and body. Long-term negativity can erode well-being, while thoughts rooted in kindness empower us to transcend destructive forces. By holding on to kindness, we allow ourselves to access a higher and purer level of consciousness, which brings immense benefits into our lives. Historical figures, such as Christ, demonstrated the power of positive thought and intention. His miracles, from calming storms to multiplying food, stemmed from his profound connection to universal energies. His teachings, such as "do good to those who hate you," reflect the natural laws governing our interactions with the world. Living in service to others aligns us with the essential forces of nature that are inherently good. Conversely, malice and negative thoughts invite destruction into our lives. Much like a sword, harmful thoughts can inflict damage on both the sender and the receiver. The laws of nature apply equally to our emotional and mental landscapes, with our thoughts holding as much substance as the physical world. A woman who touched Christ's garment illustrates this principle. Her faith drew forth his healing energy, demonstrating the tangible power of thoughts. Love emanates from positive thinking, transforming our environments in both subtle and overt ways. On the other hand, thoughts steeped in malice can shatter peace. By consciously choosing to align ourselves with light and goodness, we invite the universe to support, protect, and guide us into realms filled with creativity and possibility. When someone embodies an elevated mindset, their potential for doing good expands beyond the limits of direct interaction. Christ, with his pure spirit, could sense harmful energies in others, a brief disruption to his immense power. Purity equates to power, and our ability to discern others' energies is tied to the clarity of our thoughts. Just as steel strengthens iron, pure thoughts fortify the spirit, rendering it unshakable. Where we invest our time and whom we choose to engage with are significant factors in our relationships. Connections that nurture both parties create mutually enriching experiences. However, constantly giving without receiving can drain your strength. It is essential to cultivate balanced relationships, where both minds nourish one another equally. True connections, built on shared wisdom and spiritual growth, create bonds that endure. These relationships grow richer over time, even when temporary separations are necessary for reflection and renewal. True bondage lies not in physical chains, but in the tyranny of the mind. Fear, especially the fear of failure, financial insecurity, or unmet expectations, can ensnare even the most talented individuals, preventing them from expressing their full potential. Such individuals may feel trapped by their fears, inhibiting their creativity and inspiration. Real freedom arises not from escaping physical constraints, but from liberating the mind from fear, enabling the spirit to embrace its power. Only then can genuine inspiration and creativity flow, leading to lasting fulfillment. Many unknowingly live under the influence of wavering thoughts, siphoning off their brilliance and creativity to those lacking clarity. Thoughts are potent substances, they can be absorbed by others. The insecurities or negativity you experience may not even belong to you. When you rely on an unstable mind, you adopt its confusion, which impacts your spirit and those who seek your guidance. To break free from this mental subjugation, clarity in your thoughts and vision is essential. Living in fear or without direction clouds your judgment and stifles your potential. Relying on indecisive or manipulative individuals disconnects you from your true self and power. It's far more liberating to embark on your own venture, no matter how small, than to remain shackled by fear or dependence. Fear, particularly the fear of failure, erodes both mind and body. Those who live in constant trepidation can never experience true peace. To find clarity, seek advice from a select few who offer thoughtful, measured perspectives, rather than loud, arrogant opinions. Stay true to your vision, irrespective of obstacles. The mind is often filled with tyrants, those who crave control without purpose. Erratic leaders spread uncertainty, infecting entire structures and leading to dissatisfaction and confusion. By resisting these chaotic influences, you protect your judgment and clarity. Allowing the thoughts of others to dominate your own leads to mental enslavement, as their beliefs begin to override your intuition and wisdom. Each time you surrender your thoughts to another, you diminish the power of your inner guidance. The invisible forces of wisdom are always accessible, it's up to you to tap into them. When you cultivate clarity in your mind and nurture positive thoughts, you not only enhance your own well-being but also create a ripple effect that elevates those around you. This journey toward clarity and empowerment is a lifelong process, rooted in self-awareness and intentionality. By choosing to prioritize positive thoughts and relationships, you can reshape your reality and experience a fulfilling life filled with creativity, peace, and abundance. To achieve true success, it's essential to tap into the clarity that resides within you. Staying connected to your inner wisdom and trusting your judgment are crucial. Relying on the unstable thoughts of others can lead to a loss of control over your own mindset and a missed chance to seize opportunities that align with your goals. Thoughts are incredibly powerful forces. When you oscillate between the influences of various people, the clarity needed to pursue your authentic path begins to fade. Picture this: constructing a ship and handing it over to different builders, each with conflicting visions. Every day would result in a new mistake, a new direction. Similarly, letting yourself be swayed by the opinions of others leads to inconsistency in your actions and your life's trajectory. If you genuinely seek authenticity and desire guidance that resonates with you, it is imperative to stay true to your path. When you suppress your thoughts and opinions out of fear of disapproval, you sacrifice your truth. This self-silencing allows fear to take the reins, weakening your spirit and severing your connection to the higher wisdom that could guide you. Conversely, standing firm in your truth attracts invisible allies and opens doors to new opportunities. Fear is the tool of tyrants, wielded to control others, whether that fear manifests as poverty, rejection, or illness. When fear becomes ingrained, it governs every thought and action, spreading like a contagion through society. Its influence is pervasive, affecting everyone from the affluent to the everyday worker, clouding judgment and stalling progress while hindering authentic growth. The journey to breaking free from fear begins with a mental confrontation of what frightens you. Visualize yourself standing bravely in the face of your fears. What you imagine yourself to be, you will become. By nurturing this empowering thought, you fortify your courage. Each small victory against fear transforms you, making bravery an integral part of your identity. Fear is a debilitating force. It solves nothing and only amplifies your worries. Whether it's the fear of losing wealth, status, or love, clinging to such anxieties often brings about the very losses you dread. To liberate yourself from fear's grip, you must confront it head-on. Envision yourself triumphing over your fears. With each courageous step, you reclaim your freedom and power. Ultimately, staying aligned with your inner clarity and convictions will enable you to navigate life more effectively. Each time you choose to trust your instincts and embrace your truth, you reinforce your resolve and attract positive energies into your life. By doing so, you cultivate a resilient mindset, making it easier to tackle challenges and pursue your passions without the weight of fear dragging you down. The path to authenticity and success is paved with self-awareness and courage. It requires that you embrace your true self, regardless of external pressures. In doing so, you will not only enrich your own life but also inspire those around you, fostering a more authentic, courageous community. True empowerment arises from within, and when you live fearlessly and authentically, the universe opens doors to extraordinary possibilities. Copyright 2024 by AudioBooksTube. Thank you for listening. Please consider to subscribe, like, and share to help the channel grow new videos on a daily basis.